Day 62 of 281. Hello, my name is Joey. I'm currently a senior in high school and I have 281 days until I graduate. And I want to pursue what I love most, which is content creation, my love and drive for fitness, and most importantly, inspiring people to become better. It is currently Monday, 4:35 p.m. I have back and biceps today, and I have a great speech for all of you. Today I want to talk to you guys about the power of God and how God has not just shaped my life, but most importantly, changed my life. I have a whole different perspective, and my overall mentality ever since discovering God has just been so much more mature, and most importantly, I see things that people don't see. It was the beginning of freshman year where I entered high school. Now, like a lot of people, high school is known as the quote-unquote fun years of life, where you get to go party, drink, and do everything, hang out with your friends all the time, do all of that crazy fun stuff, quote-unquote. You see, when I entered high school, I always thought there was a bit more to life. Let me just close the door really quick. I didn't want to be the kid who went to parties all the time, who drank, who did all that bullshit, and, got myself wasted and doing all of this. So it was the beginning of freshman year when I prayed to God and I said, Lord, show yourself to me and protect me from temptation and sin. And I'm proud enough to say, and I'm very, very, very proud to say actually, that from freshman year to where I currently am in my high school life, I have not been to one party, I have not drank, I have not done anything related to that stuff, and I've stayed focused on myself and my purpose. Now, a lot of people can look at me and say I'm weird, I'm a loser, I'm antisocial, this and that, but I'm so glad that God has protected me from falling into sin and temptation, because I've been so focused and so driven on my goals, and most importantly, doing what I love most. It's really, really crazy when you actually do think about it, how my whole fucking high school career, guys, not one time have I been to a party, man, and not one time have I taken a drink. And I'm not saying this to sound boastful or, like I'm arrogant or anything, but in ways I should be proud. I shouldn't be afraid to say that, because not too many people can say that, and I am proud too. And I'm not saying this, again, just to sound and flex myself. I'm saying this because you can do the same. If you really understand God and you do a prayer and you actually do mean it and you want to chase something in life, He will give you what you want. I'm so grateful for Him, because I've just never been so fucking focused on what I love doing. I mean, to just live life and to not be worried about this and that and have just this one thing on my mind, it's the greatest feeling ever. I wanted to tell this story today because it makes me think a lot, as I'm growing up and as I'm doing this and that. Obviously I'm building relationships with friends and everything, and everyone's great people, at school, at work, wherever, you want to call it, and whatever you guys are. But it's just really important to know, and to most importantly, stay focused on what you love doing. Everyone has different standards in life. Everyone has different types of goals and ambitions, but the goal that you set for yourself, make sure you fucking chase that goal. Make sure you can achieve it by the end of your life. Make sure that you can have a checklist and do that quick check on that goal, because I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but we're all gonna die one day, and this life is temporary, and you can live it any way you want. You can live the life to enjoy every fucking second of it and to do all that, quote unquote fun stuff, or you can chase that goal and see if you can actually make it through. And you can't hate anyone, or you can't, think of anyone less than if they set standards for their life different, because that's them and that's what they want to do personally. But just a little piece of advice from a high school senior, man. There's way more to life, guys, than just doing all of the basics and following everyone. You should be a little bit more self-driven and focused, and really be excited to chase what you love most, because what is there to life if you just follow everybody and you're not unique? And I'm not saying this to be disrespectful at all, but you're just going to be a fucking name on a tombstone. But why not have your name ingrained in people's minds, that they can remember you and remember the impact that you left them and all of that. And it's the coolest feeling when you can sit back on your bed, sit back on the couch, whatever, after that long day of work and think, wow, I actually did something today, and maybe I impacted that person, maybe buying that person's groceries, maybe inspiring that person, maybe hitting a lift with that person, or anything to that standard has left an impact on them. I stand really to that, and I think I always will, because it's so important to not just be remembered on the tombstone, but on people's brains and passed on for years to come. That's going to be it, guys, for today's speech. Just a little personal story, of course, and my overall thoughts on life. Let's get to crushing this fucking back day and destroying it, guys. Let's go.
The more time you spend alone with yourself, the more time that you will be able to understand who you are.
Become insane, like mentally unstable, manic, whatever you want to call it. It's the only thing that will keep you on a straight path.
Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing.
You can't cheat yourself, man. Stop expecting results that you know you didn't work for.
The struggle is real. It never gets any easier. You gotta get harder.
I love that because people need to have purpose to get up. They need purpose to perform. You need to get to a point in your life where there's nothing on the docket. So it's perform without purpose. You have to learn how to get up and do shit. You ain't got no fucking 5K, no 10K, nothing. Nothing exists. Your life fucking sucks. You're in the fucking dungeon. But guess what, motherfucker? I'm still going to get it. Because when that time comes, because the time is gonna come, when that purpose is there.
I want this shit.
Yeah, that's what my first question is. How bad do you want this?
Let me see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Keep going. Do more hard shit makes you do more hard shit.
You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far.